So October is a thing that sort of happened and passed, and so I'm here to bring you my reading wrap up for this month, which is pretty great. I'm feeling really good about it. Yeah, I read 3 or 4 graphic novels and 4 actual books, so I'm really proud of myself. I don't know. Without further ado, let's get into the books. So to start off the month, I really wanted something Halloweeny. I was feeling something creepy. I wanted something with all the crazy things, you know, all the fun stuff like zombies and vampires. And so if you know me, or if you don't, there's this thing about me. I'm a huge fan of this TV show called iZombie on the CW. You should definitely check it out because it's completely brilliant. What some of you might also know is that the TV series is based on some comic books. And so I thought that, you know, knowing that the comics are super different from the TV show, but still keep the same vibe and have even more crazy things and supernatural things going on, I might as well check them out and see what they're about, compare them to the TV show, and also satisfy my Halloween needs, because Halloween is my favorite, you know, and the whole month of October is Halloween for me. That's literally 1 month of me having a Halloween layout and trying to read Halloween books. I know, just go with it. I read the 4 volumes in the series. I think there's 4 of them, and they are by Chris Robertson or something. They're completely insane, as everything happens to be in my experience with TV shows that are also comics, Buffy, but they're also good. They weren't mind-blowing, nor did they completely amaze me and stay with me forever, and I'm going to talk about them for the rest of my life. But they were nice, they were decent, they were really fast reads. I just sprinted through them, basically. Not as great as the TV show, not nearly, not even close. But they're still nice. I would recommend them if you're into the whole paranormal-y thing and you like nice artwork, because I kind of like the artwork, I believe. I don't know. Maybe check these out. They might not be for you. They're pretty weird. They have a were-terrier in them, so that alone makes people go when I tell them about it. But yeah, they're alright. Yeah. Then I was feeling a bit down for a while, and I been meaning to reread some of my favorite books of all time for like ages now, so knowing that I was feeling down and meaning to reread these, I thought I might as well just pick up one of them that's really short, really fast, and I've already read and know I can make my way through like in no time. So I reread The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This is my favorite. It's still so close to my heart. It's even more meaningful. I swear to God, every time I read this, I reread it, I just see more things and notice more things and understand more things. I love it. And I started highlighting, and like half this book is highlighted because there are so many beautiful words in here. And if you haven't read this or seen the movie or anything, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because it's just precious and priceless, and you need to get to it, honestly. Then I also was feeling into this mood because I somehow associate autumn or fall or whatever you want to call it with fantasy. So I wanted to read something, you know, rich in the fantasy element, and so I picked up Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. It's the 2nd book in the Throne of Glass series. Holy shit, that's all I can say. I thought the first book was good. I know there are some mixed reviews for the first one, but oh my god, I've only read amazing things about this one, and I completely agree. I like the first one, but this one, holy mother of God, this is glorious. This is amazing. I can't really tell you what it's about because spoilers. But oh my god, I cried and I laughed and I switched ships, which rarely happens to me. But oh, it's just amazing. I need to continue on with this series. I don't know when it's going to happen, because you know just how terrible I am when it comes to sticking with series. But I really need to finish it at some point because it's just so amazing. I mean, I've been spoiled on some things before because I have a Tumblr account. I know. but it still blew my mind. It's just, I have no words. And then to finish up the month, I was feeling quite Halloweeny as well, and so I talked to one of my friends that I mentioned before, I think this time last year as well, and he told me that he had some books that I wanted and he could lend them to me. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I can borrow those. I want to read Halloween books. And one of them was actually my choice. I asked him about it, and that's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. It's just, if that's Halloween in a book, you know. There are those classics like Frankenstein and Dracula, and you know, I've already read Dracula like 3 times, and I have no idea where my copy is. It might be in Ireland. So I was like, yo mate, you have Frankenstein? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna bring it to you at school. And I loved the book. It was so amazing. I wasn't expecting to love it that much. He was like, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna like it, because I've been meaning to read it, but it just seems so meh. And also my experiences with classics lately haven't been the best. But this was amazing. I liked the characters. I loved the writing style. It was just phenomenal. I already knew the story mainly, but it was so beautiful and well written, and yeah, I'm a fan. And then, you know how last year I mentioned that he kept telling me to read Stephen King books, and so I read Carrie, and I was like, meh. Well, Salem's Lot by Stephen King. Still not completely sold on his writing style. This is a 500 pages long book. About half of it, well, okay, that's an exaggeration, but a good quarter is completely unnecessary information. I don't need to know what every single person in that town is having for dinner, nor do I need to know that 2 of the characters had sex in the park. Not exactly the information I'm looking for. You might not know, because I haven't really seen people talk about this. This is a vampires book. A town is basically taken over by vampires, and that's the story. It reminded me of Dracula in a few aspects, and they actually compared it themselves, some of the characters did, in the book to Dracula, which I thought was a bit ironic and funny, because I really find a lot of lame things funny. I know, just don't judge me. Not completely sold on the writing style, nor am I completely sold on the story. Hated the characters. There were like a couple that I maybe cared about, but ultimately I couldn't give less of a damn about them, which is the worst, because you know how I always look for character development and amazing characters and whatnot when I read a book, so that was a bit of a disappointment. But the nice thing was that after reading books about girls falling in love with perfect looking vampires and sparkling vampires and whatnot, this was a book about evil vampires, completely evil, completely ruthless. It was, yeah, I thought that the main villain completely lacked dimension and a backstory, and I couldn't get him at all, which was frustrating. So many things were left unexplained, and I felt so unsatisfied by the end of the book. It was ultimately a 3-5 stars book. I enjoyed it. I sprinted through it. I mean, depending on what you define sprint as. It was engaging. It was addicting. It didn't give me nightmares. I read it before bed. It didn't give me nightmares, but it was alright. It was, you know, I would suggest it. It's just not my favorite, not life-changing, which, God, I swear to God, I always use this phrase when I review books. It's just not everything I look for in a book. So it's not my favorite. I might give some other Stephen King books a chance at some point in my life. I'm just not really interested in them all that much, to be completely honest. Let me know if you've read any of these books, or what you think about them, or what you've read in this month, or what you plan on reading next month. I don't know. I want to know about you. What's up with you? I'm not sure how reading is going to go for me in November, because number 1, I should focus on school. I swear to God, I'm always having test papers. And number 2, I'm participating in NaNoWriMo. If you didn't know, I'm gonna link my NaNoWriMo video down below. So that's a thing. But also, I kind of got a job as a book reviewer for this online bookshop from my country. So they're gonna send me books soon. So who knows? I I'm gonna keep you posted. You can follow me on Twitter and Goodreads and all that good stuff for updates. They're all listed down below. I'm going to see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye!